We start this video with the same type of energy I start every video with, even though the energy for this video is just overwhelmingly sad, bro. And it's sad because of the title of this video. You already know what we're talking about. You already clicked on this video for a reason. And I gotta preference everything I'm saying with this. Let me preference everything I'm saying with this. If you clicked on this video and you are not indoctrinated into the What's Up Life Z philosophy on fighting, let me indoctrinate you right now. Everybody bow their heads one time for the one time. Over here at What's Up Life Z, we practice in the philosophy of having the best fight the best, and we're not settling for nothing less. We only want to see two titans get in the ring and clash. We do not know everything about boxing. We don't know the ins and outs. We don't know every boxer's history on who they fought, what their win-loss record is. We are only seeing these boxers for what they are and who they are and what they stand for while they're in that ring. We do not look at anything outside of that. With that being said, you may raise your heads, brothers and sisters and theys and thems, and let's get right into the Charlo versus Canelo. I won't even call it a fight, bro. It was a nothing burger. And that's the scariest thing about boxing in my eyes, bro. That's the scariest thing, bro. That's so scary. You know what? You know how scary it is? That you pay your hard-earned, you go to work, you get paid, you pay your hard-earned money to watch the fight for entertainment value, to speak on it with all of your friends, family, loved ones, whoever, to enjoy yourself of watching two competitive, titans, you know what I mean, get in the ring, put their lives on the line for the sake of entertainment. They're not gladiators anymore. They're titans, bro. To put on entertainment with their lives on the line. Mano y mano. You versus me. Canelo versus Charlo. The scariest thing that can happen is that one of the fighters can possibly be seen as just looking for a money grab, and they don't try. I know that's what a lot of you saw out there that night, September 30th, from the competitor Charlo. I love Charlo, bro. So I won't go as far as to say that when people are saying that. That won't be me saying that. I won't say that about any fighter. I will say that that's one of the more scarier things that could happen in a fight. And if I ever do witness it, maybe I'm the one that's the blind leading the blind right now, and I'm leading y'all blind. But let's not go as far as to say that, because at the end of the day, the man put his life on the line, and it was expected that he trained thinking, I'm getting into the ring to knock this guy out. He's getting in the ring to knock me out. May the better man win. Straight up like that. Now, after the fight, it can be seen like, you about to get into a fight, bro? Because it didn't look like anything was wrong. But a lot of the time, that's how just fights go, bro. If you look at the Israel Adesanya fight when he didn't make a move at all, and you compare that to this one, that's the difference between somebody getting into a fight for some money and then somebody really just being outmatched that night. I won't say like outmatched. I won't say outclassed, but because it wasn't like Canelo did anything. Like if you look at Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, that's outclassed. Skills pay the bills. It wasn't like Canelo put on this overwhelming show of skills. I would say rather he just put on a performance of him just saying, I'm a better fighter than you. Straight up. And then when Charlo was fighting him, he was just a he's a great fighter. He didn't put on a great fight. Canelo is a great fighter that puts on great fights, and he won't change for anything. Charlo said that after the fight, he wanted to see Bud. Bud just sent out a tweet, told him, Niz, you ain't even on my hit list, gang. That fight really wasn't what I thought I thought it would live up to something better than what you showed me. Your performance was lackadaisical. Well, he didn't say all that. That's me adding more, a little bit of spice to it. But that summed up everything what he said. And, I mean, him being undisputed, hey, if he said it, then shit. Who am I to have a difference of opinion that would even garner more respect? I'm pretty sure everybody who watched that fight, about 90% of people would favor what Bud Crawford said. And that wasn't even, for me, it wasn't even a fight. There's nothing for us to even speak on because there was nothing that happened. He went down in the seventh. He got hit over the top of the temple. I mean, that would discombobulate anybody. So maybe he just lost the feeling in his legs a little. But the way we seen Errol and Charlo go down to be top class fighters, I don't know if that's unique or not. Somebody leave down in the comment section below if that's a different type of thing to happen, to have world-class fighters go down like that. But it ain't looking too good for Derrick James. I ain't lying, bro. You gotta do something to your recipe, brother, because it ain't working. Oh, moving on, Canelo, probably Bivol or Benavidez, I would assume, because that works better for his resume. Rather than fighting Bud Crawford and the fight with Bud Crawford, if Bud Crawford was to win, it works better for Bud Crawford's resume. Because at this point, now it's just trying to stockpile certain, you not stockpiling wins, you trying to pick your fighters, even if it's a cherry pick before somebody, you trying to pick your people, you trying to pick your fighters and you trying to pick your poisons. Because at this point, both of them, they're both up in age. They're both vets. They both got their money. Now you trying to make their resume speak volumes. So now you trying to take the best fight that's for you. You don't really care about the bread. Really what you care about is if the fighter makes the name on the resume looks better, in my opinion. Leave that in the comment section below. What do you think Canelo and Bud Crawford are doing? I don't think that. I mean, of course you in it for the bread. Canelo made $50 million. Of course the money is what you want. But at the end of the day, do you think that they? I would assume that for the sake of resumes and legacies, they would turn down certain offers. Whereas maybe 5 years ago, or maybe like a fighter like Gervonta Davis, even though he's the quote-unquote face of boxing, if a big money fight was to come his way, regardless of legacy or resume, he would take the fight. Even if it was like a 70-30 split. And the fighter was a no-name fighter, you giving me 70, you taking 30 for the potential chance of knocking me out, they're going to take the fight. Whereas, look at Bud and Canelo, there's only certain names that's going to ring them bells regardless of money. And now, speaking on Bud, what do you think is next for Bud? Thurman? Maybe. Errol? Maybe. He gonna still shoot at Canelo, as he should. Said Charlo not on that hit list, so we got to rule that out. That's just how that go. And what's next for Charlo? Bud said no. So we only can go off of who he has to fight. My man just lost his title. Ain't nothing else to talk about. You got to go back in the lab, figure it out. And that's what greats do. They get back in the lab and they figure it out. So, no, I don't think that that's it for Charlo. I think he's going to come back tougher. I think he's going to come back stronger. I think he's going to come back a better fighter, as I hope for all fighters after they lose. And I hope that he can get a rematch with Canelo. Even though it didn't look that good, it didn't look like too much of anything. I'm just saying, if I'm Charlo's side, I want a rematch. But at the end of the day, my man, you got to show us a little bit more, because the scariest thing about boxing is that the fight is an absolute nothing burger. And y'all know what I'm talking about when I talk about nothing burgers. Anyway, y'all, tell me what y'all thought about the fight down in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Was it unexpected? Did you think that Charlo was going to do more? Did you think that Canelo was going to knock him out? Tell me what you think down in the comment section below. It's been What's Up Life Z, and I'm out.